Everyone, this is Laurie and I am here with another one of my Laurie's lessons. And tonight I'm going to talk to you about 10 tips on why you should not post negativity or complain, especially in groups, like if you're building a business, but also even on your wall. Like everybody has things that happen in life. And of course, sometimes you can talk about that, but you don't want to post that negativity or just flat out complain. But especially if you're building a business, if you have team members, you don't want to post things like that. And I'm going to give you 10 different reasons why. And so the first one is negativity breeds negativity. Like attracts like, right? Complaining or posting negatively can create a toxic environment and it can discourage others. Like, think about if you just signed up a super excited customer or associate, then you invite them to the group, and then somebody else in the group posts something majorly negative. What do you think that makes that brand new person that was so excited think about the recent decision, right? So if you're actively signing up new customers and distributors, associates, and putting them in the group, you're going to be careful of what you post in the group, right? Every company, every situation, every company out there has issues, right? Like I just had a major issue with a Christmas tree we ordered. I gave away my one last year and we ordered a brand new one and we didn't open it. We got it right after Christmas last year and we didn't even open it because we thought it's so perfect. It's going to be wonderful. And then we opened it this year and we were utterly, majorly disappointed. So I had some issues with the company and but we're getting it resolved. But I ended up having to go out shopping for a new Christmas tree. And right, that's something negative. And I could go more into that and talk about and even post about all the negative stuff that went around that, but I'm not going to. So, I can still mention the little bit like I just did in a training as an example, but I'm not gonna flaunt the company and, tag them and make a commotion, right? And also number two, it just undermines team morale. Like a positive and supportive atmosphere is so crucial for success. Those negative posts, they can dampen that enthusiasm and the motivation. The same thing, if you have, somebody comes in your group and they post something negative and they're really bashing the company or product or service or whatever it is, and then you have other team members that are planning on talking to somebody today and they read that post first. The same thing. Does that lift them up higher to encourage them to talk to this next person? Or does that make them wonder, should I talk to this person? Right? So think about that. And then three, it damages your personal brand. Your online presence reflects on you. So that consistent negativity can make you appear unprofessional as well as unapproachable. Like, who's going to want to join your team or who's going to want to buy from you if they see that you're posting a bunch of negative stuff on social media all the time, whether it's in a group or whether it's on your public page, right? Same thing. Everybody has issues and everybody has stuff that happens, but you don't have to post about it. You don't have to. And if you do talk about it, like I just did on the tree, you can use it as an example and not go into all the ugly details that surround it, right? And then next, it destroys trust. So complaining about the company or the products or services, that can erode the trust amongst your team members as well as your potential customers. One thing I always taught my team, I've been in direct sales since 1993. Actually, I think a little bit before that. I just didn't know it was direct sales before that. But I was always taught complaints go upline, not crossline, and definitely not downline. Either way, you don't want it to go crossline either, because you don't want to ruin somebody else's enthusiasm, right? It should only go upline. Now, like the people above me, if I have issues, they hear about it, especially if I have issues on my team. If I have someone like recently, I have someone on my team with an issue. I went to my sponsor about it. I went to the company about it. But I don't go cross line or down line, and I don't talk about it, especially in our team groups and company groups. That's not right. But the same thing, every company is going to have problems. The thing is, if you get it resolved and you get it taken care of, that's the important thing, because there's always going to be issues. But focus on the solutions, not the problems. So instead of complaining, focus on finding solutions and sharing the positive experiences from that. So the same thing, like the person that I just mentioned that had an issue. I'm helping them go to corporate, and I'm focusing on finding the solution to fix it for them so they do end up having a positive experience. Because the same thing, every company is going to have issues at one time or another. But the thing is how you handle it and how you take care of it. Next, respect the group's purpose, especially if it's not your group, right? If you don't own the group, then you don't have the right to go in the group and make a bunch of negativity or complaining. You go, same thing, you go to your sponsor, you go to your enroller, and you go to them privately. The group is meant to uplift and it's meant to support each other. So those negative posts disrupt the positive environment. So you need to make sure that you keep it positive. And then next, seek that private support. So like I just said, problems go upline if you are facing challenges, because once again, every company out there, it doesn't matter what company it is, every company out there, every product, every situation, somebody's going to have issues, right? We order Green Chef for dinner all the time. We get the meals every week. I cook them. We try to eat healthier at home. We still eat out a lot too, but we're trying to be diligent and eat healthier at home. So if I get the meals delivered, then we have to cook them. But I'm sure some of you heard about the recent thing with the carrots having E. coli or whatever. And so you can call the company. I had one time that I had another issue with one of my packages. I called the company. They took care of it. It was amazing customer service. So I'll give them props for that. But if you are having challenges, don't post about it, whether it's on your social media or whether it's in a group or anything, or even texting friends and family or whatever, because that just breeds more negativity. If you're facing challenges, reach out to the person that can help you fix it. So your upline, your mentor, the company, whoever can actually fix it for you, and help them, reach out to them privately for that guidance and support on how to fix it. And like I said, any negativity or complaining, is there's always times and there's always situations you're going to have that in any company, doesn't matter what it is, but they only need to go upline, not downline, and definitely not crossline. And then if you want to be a leader and if you want to have a team, then you need to lead by example. So being a positive influence and encouraging others to share their successes, celebrate their wins, share their testimonials, that's what you should be doing as a leader. And if you want people to join you, if you want people to be attracted to you, then those are the things that you need to be doing. And then you need to remember the bigger picture. Your success is tied to the success of your team. So focusing on building those relationships and fostering that supportive community is going to not only help you grow, but it's going to help your team grow, and it's going to help encourage them to grow and to work and to be involved and to invite others. Because the same thing, if I'm in a community where I see a bunch of negativity, I'm surely not hitting that invite button and inviting other people, would you? So think about that. Would you, before you post something, think, if I posted this, if someone else posted what I'm going to post, would I want to be inviting my friends, family, clients, prospects into this group and see this post? If your answer is no, then don't post it. If your answer is yes, then of course, post it if it's a good thing, right? And then lastly, one thing that everybody knows I'm huge on is practice gratitude. Shift your focus to the positive aspects of your business and express gratitude for the opportunities you have. I guarantee you, if you have bought our Gratitude Girls book and you are writing in your journal every day 5 things that have happened that day that you're grateful and thankful for, then you're not going to be complaining, right? And when you do have situations arise that do need to be taken care of, you're still going to have the other things to lean back on that are going to ground you and help you to stay positive. So that's all I have for you tonight. I hope those helped you. If you liked this, of course, share it with a friend wherever you're watching this on. Like, share, tag me in your stories, follow, subscribe, write me a review, whatever you want to do. I appreciate you. And thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday if I don't talk to you before then, and have a wonderful evening. Thanks so much, everyone. Good night.